So a warm welcome to all. So today we can move on to our last fossil group, that is Pentoxylales. So Pentoxylales, the term itself indicates, xylem. Xylem is wood. Okay, Pentoxylales means 5 wood. So this group is first discovered by the world famous Indian paleobotanist Birbal Sahni in 1948. And this is identified from the Amarpara district, that is Rajmahal Hills of the world most fossil means flourished group occurring centers of Rajmahal Hills, that is in eastern Bihar in India. And the fossil evidences shows that this group existed in the Jurassic period. Okay. And after its discovery, actually there arises a great discussion in the field of origin of angiosperms. There are Pentoxylalian theory to explain the origin of angiosperms, because this group is a variety of fossil, because these show resemblances with many groups like Bennettitales, Cycadales and Coniferales. So this having combination of characters from other groups also. So this is that much importance for this group, because they have a similarity with the affinity with many groups, and like Bennettitales, Cycadales, etc. And Spawn in 1965 treated this group as an order under the name Pentoxylales. Clear? Okay. So the important significant character are it having the 5 xylem groups, okay, wood, and long shoots and dwarf shoots are present. In this respect, it resembles coniferales, okay, and short shoot having the spirally arranged leaves, and also reproductive organ. Reproductive organs are mulberry fruit-like appearance. Its leaves are thick, simple and lanceolate. You can see in the picture the fossil leaf, and diplocyclic like our cycads, okay. And stomata are also present, and they are haplochelic stomata. See, this is the fossil form. You can see the lanceolate leaf with a distinct, midrib, and you see the when the stem is cut off, what you can see is the 5 xylem, Pentoxylon group. See, in this also you can see Pentoxylon, 5 xylem, okay. The leaf possesses open venation that you have seen, and the stem is polystelic condition. And there are different opinions. According to Bessinger, this is considered as a sympodium. The stele is a vascular segment known as sympodium. This picture shows the sympodium. See, this is the sympodium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 xylem groups. So, wood of Pentoxylon is pycnoxylic. Pycnoxylic wood is characteristic feature of coniferales. So, in this respect, it shows affinity with the coniferales. Okay. Ovules are sessile. Then female reproductive organ, I already told you, they are like stalked mulberry like, and male reproductive organs are microsporophyll. Don't go into detail. Then this is very important part for you. Pentoxylon Sahni. Pentoxylon Sahni is the stem genera. You know, Birbal Sahni identified those. That's why the name Sahni. Pentoxylon is the stem genera, and Nippaniocylon is also another stem genera that is recognized by Gupta. And Pentoxylon stem having a diameter of 3 mm to 2 cm diameter. Okay. And usually this Pentoxylon stem is associated with a leaf part that is known as Nippaniophyllum. Clear? So Nippaniocylon is another stem genera. Pentoxylon is a stem genera. Nippaniophyllum is the leaf genera associated with the Pentoxylon. Okay. Then the peculiar feature is presence of 5 steels in the cross section. When you cut open the stem, you can see 5 steels, and many short lateral shoots and dwarf shoots are also present. Okay. So this is the structure of the 5 steels. You see each steel showing the secondary thickening. Okay. And 5 steels, here also you can see center pith and secondary xylem. They appear like this in cross section and having cambium. Cambial activity is the reason for secondary growth. So cambium is uniformly active in the young stems, but in secondary the activity is more at the center of the stem. Okay. Then secondary wood is usually eccentric, means from center to outside. Center is the more active region. Then primary phloem and primary xylem present at the outer regions. So, in the dicot stem after secondary thickening, what happens is primary phloem shifted to outside, primary xylem at the center. But here both the present at the towards the outer, and same condition towards the outer region, and xylem towards the inner region. Okay. Then 6 steels observed by Sahini in a rare case, not all. Okay. Vishnu Mitre, the number of steel varied along the length of the stem according to Vishnu Mitre. Then 5 is the typical condition, and for each bundle have a secondary wood that I have already shown in the picture. When you take a bundle, you can see the secondary wood and also leaf trace. Then medullary rays are also very important. They are uniseriate medullary rays with tracheids present. And secondary wood resembles that of the Oracaria. Oracaria is a coniferal member. Secondary wood resembles the Oracaria. Then uniseriate and biseriate pits are also present. Okay. So Pentoxylales Sahini is very important that you have to study. 5 steels and with the secondary thickening, cambium active, action more at the center, eccentric structure. Clear? And with the xylem and phloem components also, primary xylem and primary phloem outside and inside. Okay. The leaf is Nippaniophyllum associated with the stem genera, and leaf having, they are petiolate leaf, strap shaped or linear leaves with a parallel venation. And seed bearing organ is known as carnoconites. Seed bearing organ, carnoconite. No need of going into detail. And Sania nippaniensis is the microsporangiate or male organ. Sania nippaniensis is the male organ. That is microsporophyll. They possess sporangia. Terminal position is usually present. See, this is the reconstructed portion of the male flower. It's known as male flower by Vishnu Mitre. So, you can see the microsporophyll with the microsporangia, and that look like an angiosperm flower. That's why termed as flower. So, this is the female part, that is mulberry-like structure associated with, together with the leaf portion. See, mulberry-like structure, you can see a central axis also present. Okay. See, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 xylem group, and this is the leaf-like structure, and this is the stem and the reproductive organ, and see, this is the cut open structure and axis and ovules on 4 sides. Okay. So, this is the a brief account, that is stem, leaf, microsporophyll and megasporophyll. Okay. So, what is important here is the stem genera, that is 5 steels, all showing secondary thickening with eccentric growth. That is very, very important in Pentoxylales. Pentoxylem, that term itself indicates. Okay. Then affinities. So, this show affinity with the cycadales, benedictales and so on. So, cycadales in the presence of leaf trace, that is diploxylic condition, haplochelic stomata and pits, and also pollen grains nature. Okay. Then with the conifer, you know that pycnoxylic wood is the important character, and tracheids with the circular bordered pits and uniseriate wood rays, and also dimorphism, means dwarf shoot and a long shoot. Clear? Then medullosaceae, you know the steel. You studied in the case of medullosa, the character of very typical feature is it's a steel. Here, secondary wood of pycnoxylic is pycnoxylic wood also present in medullosa, and also the polystelic vascular structure. Then benedictales, the flower-like pattern and stomata, diploxylic condition, that microsporophyll and that flower-like features. Male flower resembles benedictales. So, that's all for Pentoxylales. In brief, Pentoxylales discovered by Birbal Sahni in Rajmahal Hills. So, Pentoxylon, the stem genera, Nippaniophyllum, leaf genera, carnoconites, reproductive part. Pentoxylon is having 5 steels usually with a polystelic condition, eccentric growth and also cambium growth. Then presence of that microsporophyll and mulberry-like megasporangium or ovule. Okay. Leaves are strap-shaped structures with a parallel venation, etc. So this is the brief account of pentoxylales. You have to study only this much for your examination. The typical feature of pentoxylales and how it show affinity with the benedictales, cycadales and coniferales. Clear? It shows dimorphism, long shoot and dwarf shoot. In that respect, shows similarity with the coniferales. Clear? Pycnoxylic wood is also the character of coniferales. Leaf traces and diploxylic condition that of cycadales. Flower-like arrangement that of benedictales. Clear? So, study the phylogeny, that is a relationship, and also character of pentoxylon, the stem genera. Clear? So, I hope you understood well. So, have a nice day. Thank you.